There's a reason why this video found its way to you. Lately, life may have felt overwhelming, uncertain, or even a little empty. But let me tell you something. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, and even the quiet whispers of unease are pointing you towards something greater. Maybe you've been feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, or perhaps you've started questioning everything, your choices, your direction, your purpose. These feelings aren't here to break you. They're here to guide you, to awaken you, and to remind you of who you truly are. Take a deep breath, let those thoughts settle, and trust this moment. The journey ahead is not about fixing what's wrong. It's about rediscovering the incredible strength, clarity, and purpose that's already within you. When life feels heavy, it's tempting to focus on the things you can't control, the circumstances, the people, or the outcomes. But what if the real key to moving forward isn't about changing what's around you, but what's within you? Sometimes the discomfort you feel is your soul's way of urging you to grow. Think of a seed breaking through the soil. It's messy, it's dark, and it's hard. But that's the only way it can reach the light. Your struggles are like that. They're the push you need to expand into your full potential. As you navigate this phase of your life, remember this. Growth is not linear. It's not a straight line from where you are to where you want to be. It's messy, unpredictable, and at times uncomfortable. But every twist and turn is teaching you something invaluable about yourself. And what about the past? It's easy to replay moments of regret, to dwell on what you could have done differently. But holding on to the past is like carrying a bag of stones. You think you need them, but they're only slowing you down. The truth is, your past has already served its purpose. It's given you lessons, resilience, and strength. Now it's time to let it go. Here's the beauty of this moment. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need a perfect plan or all the answers. What you need is trust. Trust in the process, trust in the journey, and most importantly, trust in yourself. There's a certain magic in surrendering control. We're often taught to hustle, to push harder, and to never let go. But true growth comes when you allow life to flow through you rather than trying to force it. Imagine standing in a river. You can fight against the current, or you can let it carry you. Which feels more natural, more peaceful? Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. It means releasing resistance. It's about aligning with the rhythm of life, trusting that it's taking you where you need to go, even if you can't see the destination yet. Let's talk about fear. Fear is like a shadow. It only exists when you shine a light on it. The more you try to avoid it, the bigger it seems. But when you face it head-on, you realize it's not as overwhelming as it appeared. Fear isn't your enemy. It's a sign that you're stepping outside your comfort zone, into a space where true transformation happens. And then there's gratitude. When was the last time you paused to appreciate where you are right now? Gratitude isn't just about being thankful for the good things. It's about finding meaning in the challenges. It's about recognizing that even the hard times have something to teach you. Gratitude shifts your perspective. It takes you from, why is this happening to me, to, what is this teaching me? Another powerful shift comes from learning to embrace stillness. In a world that glorifies busyness, stillness can feel like a radical act. But it's in those quiet moments, when you stop running and simply be, that you reconnect with yourself. Stillness isn't empty. It's full of possibility. It's the space where clarity, creativity, and peace are born. Finally, let's explore the idea of compassion, not just for others, but for yourself. How often do you speak kindly to yourself? How often do you forgive yourself for not being perfect? Self-compassion isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's what allows you to keep going even when the journey gets tough. When you're feeling lost, it's often because you're disconnected from your inner truth. Reconnecting with your intuition is like finding your compass. Your intuition isn't loud or demanding, it's quiet and subtle. But when you learn to trust it, it becomes your most reliable guide. Imagine walking through a foggy forest. You can't see far ahead, but you take one step at a time, trusting the path will reveal itself. That's how intuition works. It asks you to trust the process, even when you can't see the full picture. Let's explore the idea of resilience. Resilience isn't about never falling. It's about rising every time you do. Life will knock you down, that's inevitable. But every time you get back up, you're stronger, wiser, and more equipped to face what comes next. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, one challenge at a time. Another key to finding peace is detachment, not from people or responsibilities, but from outcomes. Detachment means doing your best and then letting go. It means trusting that whatever happens is for your highest good, even if it doesn't look like it at first. Lastly, let's talk about hope. Hope isn't just a feeling, it's a choice. It's the decision to believe that better days are ahead, even when you can't see them. Hope doesn't ignore reality. It embraces it while holding on to the possibility of something greater. Life has a way of testing us in the quietest and most unexpected moments. These tests aren't meant to break us, but to awaken something within us. When you feel like everything is falling apart, consider the possibility that life is creating space for something new. It's like pruning a tree. You lose a few branches, but what grows in their place is stronger, fuller, and more vibrant. The heaviness you feel isn't a burden. It's a message. It's life's way of reminding you that you're carrying things that no longer serve you. Maybe it's old fears, outdated beliefs, or unspoken regrets. Letting go isn't a loss. It's a gift. It's freeing up space for something far greater to enter your life. Have you ever noticed how the darkest nights often lead to the most beautiful sunrises? Struggles have a way of making us appreciate the light when it finally comes. In those moments of darkness, remember this: the dawn is always just beyond the horizon. Your challenges are not permanent. They're simply a part of the journey. When you're caught in a cycle of overthinking and worry, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Remind yourself that not every thought deserves your attention. Thoughts are like clouds. They come and go, but they don't define the sky. The more you let them pass without attaching to them, the clearer your mind becomes. Sometimes we seek answers outside of ourselves when the truth has been within us all along. The wisdom you're searching for doesn't come from books, people, or even this video. It comes from listening to your own inner voice. When was the last time you truly listened to yourself? The idea of perfection is one of the biggest traps we fall into. We're constantly striving to be more, to do more, to achieve more. But what if you're already enough? What if the real journey isn't about becoming something new, but embracing who you already are? Fear often feels like a wall, but in reality, it's just a door waiting to be opened. The things you're afraid of are usually the things that have the most to teach you. Fear is not a stop sign. It's an invitation to grow. When you face it, you take the first step toward freedom. The way you speak to yourself matters more than you realize. Words have power, and the ones you direct inward shape your reality. If you're constantly telling yourself that you're not good enough, how can you expect to feel worthy? Start speaking to yourself with the kindness and encouragement you deserve. Every challenge carries with it an opportunity for transformation. It's not about avoiding the challenges. It's about embracing them. Challenges are like stepping stones, each one bringing you closer to the person you're meant to become. The next time life feels hard, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? At the heart of it all is connection. The connection to yourself, to others, and to the greater flow of life. When you feel disconnected, it's easy to lose your way. But reconnection doesn't have to be complicated. It starts with a moment of stillness, a deep breath, and the willingness to trust in something bigger than yourself. As we close this chapter together, remember that life isn't about having all the answers. It's about trusting the process and finding the strength within to keep moving forward. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward growth and transformation. You are exactly where you need to be, and the challenges you face today are shaping the incredible person you're becoming. If this message resonated with you, let it be a reminder that you're not alone. There's a whole community here to support and uplift you. Share your thoughts, your experiences, and your journey in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to keep going and never stop seeking the beauty life has to offer. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this brought value to your day, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Together, we'll continue exploring the paths that lead to greater peace, purpose, and joy. Until next time, take care of yourself. You deserve it.